Today's going to be a chest focused upper day with my little brother Z. But before we go to the gym, I've been getting a bunch of requests from you guys to go over what cameras I use. The main camera that I like to vlog on a lot is the Sony ZV-1F. It is a very good vlogging camera. It is nice, light, affordable. This vlogging camera really only has two downsides. One, the microphone quality isn't the best, so I just attach the main mic that I use onto the top of it. And two, the battery tends to die out pretty quick, but there's a super easy fix for it. You just buy some batteries for it off Amazon. It was like $20 for 3 different batteries, so it's a very good deal. And once you get those two accessories, it is a great vlogging camera. Now these are the rest of the cameras that I have, but really quick, I want to show you guys that the camera is not the biggest change you need to make, but the lighting is. But pretty much the main reason why I purchased a studio light and why I feel like it is an essential for the majority of the current day gym influencers is because studio lights allow light to directly hit your face, and in majority of gyms nowadays, there's straight down lighting and not really any natural lighting. So when you have a studio light directly hit your face with gym down lighting, you look so much more cracked, but you don't just look like this random shadow and you can actually see your face. So if you're really trying to grow on Instagram right now, I highly recommend picking up a studio light because actually showing your face will make an insane difference on how your pictures do on the explore page. So yeah, with iPhone cameras being as good as they are nowadays, I would highly recommend finding a very good lighting source before you really spend all this money on a camera. But I obviously do have a couple different cameras here. So first off, I will go with the best camera that you could actually start off with as a gym influencer. And that's to be the Sony ZV-E10 Mark II. Specifically with the starter kit, you could get it for around $800 right now, which is a very fair price for a camera and a lens. And you're going to be able to achieve 4K video while being able to upgrade your lenses in the future. So what I did is I originally bought the Sony ZV-E10. I started off with the starter kit and then I upgraded it to the 16mm f1.4 lens. It is a very good lens for vlogging. The only thing is that you get no zoom range with it, but you're able to crop in a lot due to it being an f1.4. If you have good lighting and a Sony ZV-E10 with a pretty decent lens, that should definitely be enough for majority of gym influencers. I highly recommend you really learn how to shoot in manual and learn how to use your camera, but also learn how to use lighting to your advantages. One of the biggest mistakes that you can make is not learning how to shoot manual on your camera, because shooting manual on your camera is fully unlocking your camera. It's like having a car that goes 160 miles an hour and you only drive at 50 miles an hour. Like, there is so much more to your camera, but you need to learn how to actually properly use it, and that is by learning how to shoot manual. After shooting on that camera for about 3 years and I got to about 30,000 followers, I decided it was time to make an upgrade. So I upgraded to this big rig right here. This is a Sony a7 IV with a 24-70mm lens. That lens is the perfect range for cinematography. That is like the most perfect setup you could have in general for cinematics, vlogging, everything. It is such a perfect setup, but it is very overkill. So yeah, if you have all the money in the world to blow, you could definitely cop that camera and the lens. But at the end of the day, the only thing that really matters is you knowing how to properly use the camera. So that is actually it for my actual big cameras that I have. And then I have this little mini guy. This is the Insta360. It is essentially a GoPro, except it's just a lot more value out of your camera. And I didn't really have a GoPro before, so I had nothing in the GoPro ecosystem. If you have a lot of GoPro attachments, it might make more sense for you to go with a GoPro, but I had nothing. So I went with the Insta360 just because you're actually able to properly use AI and tracking in that camera. Then one of the most underlooked things is audio, of course. I have these 2 wireless microphones. They're from Hollyland. It was $100. They are the best value wireless microphones on the market. And like I said, you could literally pick them up for $100. One of the biggest lessons that I learned is that you could watch a video that has poor camera quality, but you cannot watch a video when the audio is just horrible. And then the last piece of camera equipment is the Sennheiser microphone. It is a very good microphone, and I got it for about $125. Usually it sells for about $200, but Amazon always has a bunch of deals going on. So if you want to pick it up, it is like the best shotgun mic you could get if you don't always want to be mic'd up. But yeah, that is everything that I use for my camera setup. Now it is time to go get my pre-workout meal, and then we'll go hit a lift with Z. Alright you guys, so Zachary and I are on the way to the gym, but we had to make a little bit of a pit stop at the mall really quick. That is because I have to pick up a pair of jeans. Some of the most anabolic lighting of all time in the bathroom. Yeah, Zachary over here, he was telling me that apparently there's a Gymshark section in Dick's, so we have to go check that out right now. I felt like a little bit of a mysterious aura coming from like this section. Lo and behold, holy, what are these?
Seamless.
Yeah, they got the seamless. Is that seamless?
Yeah, I think.
I don't know, but these are nice. Guys, they have the Vital t-shirts here. These are the best t-shirts in the market right now. I think they'll only have gray and black, but like they are quite literally the new gen of the Phantom line. So if you guys pick anything up from Gymshark, use code MARKF10. All right, seeing that Gymshark turned my mood from like an 8 to a 10. All right, you guys, we definitely did not get any Auntie Annie's pretzels. We're definitely not about to have some more glycogen for our lift. All right, you guys, so we just got done with the mall, and now it's time to take our pre-workout and just go hit a crazy chest day. So with that being said, I will catch you guys at the gym. Both Smith machines are currently taken, so we might just have to rip incline barbell, test out what our incline barbell is. Might be something freaky, and just go from there. First thing you want to do on these like chest and shoulder days is just do like some light little dumbbell work. Or you can go on the cable machine, but you really want to have your shoulders warmed up, especially before barbell incline benching. So if you do not properly warm up, you will be cooked. Not sponsored, but I love using like some chalk on the incline bench, especially when my hands are like a little bit slippery. Use some chalk. This is some chalk that I got from the Arnold where it like doesn't make a mess at all, so it's so fire. But definitely if you have like slippery hands, use some chalk on bench, it'll help a lot.
I can't look you in the face. I don't wanna have to lie. I wanted this love to survive. Now when I look in your I feel paralyzed.
Okay, so I ended up getting 225 for a set of 8 and then a set of 7 on incline bench. Honestly, I'm not too upset with that just because my motor pathways are a little bit messed up. But typically I do Smith machine overhead press, but both of the Smith machines are taken, so we're just gonna do dumbbell shoulder press.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight we gonna light it up. Tonight we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up.
We gotta do pec deck at the beginning of the workout because we gotta fucking grow our chest. Then we're gonna do some shoulders and arms, one back movement, and that should be it for the upper day. Okay, we switch pec decks. A little bit of advice, always try to stay on the same machines, especially on upper lower, just so you could properly focus on progressive overload.
Don't you say you love me? Oh, no. Say you really want me. Tell me that you need me. Give me all your reasons for leaving, but don't you say you love me? Oh, no. Say you really want me. Tell me that you need me. Give me
So for back, all we're gonna do is lat pull downs and then pull ups. I would do another back movement if my back was lacking, but I have a very dominant back, so I'm not gonna be doing that. And then we'll just end with chest press because I'm trying to really focus on my chest growth. So whatever you're trying to grow, make sure to have that extra movement. I had a pretty good lift too. I had a crazy fucking pump, mainly due to that pre-workout meal and then the anti-annies that we totally did not get. It's just like imagination, but you guys really do just need to fucking show up to the gym and go hard as fuck like we do every fucking day. Like I will see a lot of kids who pull up to the gym and like they'll train hard when the cameras are on, but bro, you got to be going just as hard, if not fucking harder, when the cameras are off and when nobody's fucking watching. Because, you know, you could show up on the days where, you know, people see what you're doing, but when you're the one who's fucking alone at the gym and nobody else is there and it's just you and you're fucking tired, you got to be the one who's going to fucking push yourself to get to that next level. Because that is truly how you build that next level physique, is by showing up every fucking day, putting in the work, and just becoming a sick fucking cunt. But that was it for the workout. Zach and I are about to head home now. All right, you guys, I just got back from the gym. That will be pretty much it for the video today. Really quick, I just want to come on here and say thank you guys for all the support that you have been giving me on the recent YouTube videos. All of your guys' support is truly what keeps me pushing out these videos for you guys, because 2 videos a week is definitely a lot of work, but I love doing it so much. And I just want to show you guys that when you put the necessary amount of effort into doing what you love to do, you will succeed in whatever it is, but it only happens when you show up every day. So let that be your sign to put in the work, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, bruh.